Everyone, welcome back to Kid Stars Interviews. I'm Johnny, and today I'm going to be interviewing my friend and my fellow co-presenter, Harry.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having me, Johnny. Nice to be in your studio for the first time.
I know, very excited, and we've got loads of questions here that we're going to have fun answering and asking,
Right.
and quite a few to get through as well.
Right.
So the first question is, when did you first hear about Kid Stars and find it, and what were your first opinions on our channel?
It was 2020 when I during the pandemic I was a little bit bored because of no college and what have you. But so when I was watching the Oscar Barnett show, and then that's when I found out about Kid Stars, and I wanted to experience it for myself. And I felt like it was like Action Stations, Tunatic, like mixed together at the same time. So
Perfect. How excited were you to become a Kid Stars presenter for the first time?
I was excited because I was following Jamie Rickers and Mike Ramsey's footsteps, because they were my idols when watching Action Stations and Tunatic from a really young age when I was like 8. So like me following their footsteps was amazing.
Do you prefer presenting by yourself or with your fellow co-presenters?
I feel like I can do either, because although I pre-record mine on a Friday or a Wednesday because I'm off on those days. So
Who's your favourite presenter to work with?
all of them, really. The thing is, I don't mind like each one of you guys. It's just that a few of you I haven't like known a lot yet. I need to like, and especially Brianna. I need to do like a thing with her so I can like understand like what she's into or something like that. So Brianna and I haven't got into yet. So hopefully I'll be able to do it with her at some point.
What advice would you give to any new presenters who joined our channel?
Just be yourself, really, because like I always like try to be myself, but make it like my version. Like if Action Station was still like alive, because it wasn't on Sky TV in 2010. So that's why for my schedule I try to think like if it was still on, like brought back the Star Pilots era in 2008. So that's why I try to do it like that.
What's the best thing about being a Kid Stars presenter?
It's the best thing for me is like showing you like shows from my childhood, like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, what I grew up with on Action Stations as a young boy, and then a few others in there as well. Because I want to say something like that.
What do you think each presenter brings to our channel?
Like I mean, they bring like their own like certain like ways of intros, like mine's like a rip-off of Action Stations from when it was on in 2008, because I'm trying to bring it back. Brianna, Oscar, you, everyone has their own different intros, so I think that makes it.
Are there any presenters who inspire you?
Oh, it has to be Jamie Rickers from Tunatic, Mike Rance from Action Stations. There are a few others in there, but them two were the ones that inspired me the most.
Would you love to get a presenting job on TV one day?
Well, if they did bring back Action Stations, I'd love to work for that, but I doubt it. But the thing is, for me, Kid Stars is the closest I'm ever going to get to Action Stations for now. So.
Why did you want to get into presenting?
Because I loved it as a child, and like I loved how Jamie Rickers did Tunatic as a child, and it made me want to like copy his own like way that he did that, like how he introduced programs like SpongeBob, Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, Get a Clue. I wanted to try and like recreate that like for Danny Phantom or something like that.
What's the best thing about your favourite Kid Stars show?
The best thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is that it's a show that that got me into the franchise in general, and the storyline's great. The English dub is like probably the best one in my opinion. The voice of Jaden actually came back in the 2022 Yu-Gi-Oh! Championships in Chicago, and he did a live voice actor duel with After Phoenix, and that brought like so much nostalgia vibes into me, because GX was my like the show me when I was 2008. Well, Pingu for me was the 2000 my early stages, but if it's like nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or something kind of like that is more me like I'm watching the next step at some point as well, because Series 8 of that's coming as well. So
Perfect. What's your favourite colour and why?
mine would have to be blue, because of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm a huge fan of him, like since a teenager. So my brother used to be a fan of him, but he's not. Well, he is still, but not as much now. So that's why I took over. So that's why I brought Sonic Underground to Kid Stars, because I wanted to feel like he was once on Action Stations, and I thought like bringing Sonic Underground to Kid Stars would kind of get that kind of thing for the newer kids. So and for the adults to feel nostalgia as well.
What's your favourite sweet?
Oh, it depends, really. It depends. I don't know. I don't know that one. So I'm not sure, to be honest.
What's your favourite film?
Oh, it would have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time, because it had Yugi from the original series, Jaden from GX, and there's the new show that's coming to my schedule in October, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It has Yusei Fudo in as well, and all three of them teamed up together. And when I heard Jaden's voice for the first time in a while, it actually brought back nostalgia vibes, because 5Ds and GX were the last two shows on CITV for me as a kid. So hearing those voices again, I was really happy with that.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
Oh, it would have to be when I first watched the Pingu, to be honest, because he inspired me to make friends and get along with nice people like you, Oscar, and any one of my other friends in college as well. So, and I also have that, and also he does get kind of angry as well, which I do get that same anger management, but I'm also like the happy emotion of him as well, so I can like relate to Pingu as well.
If you had a play or a film about your life, who would you want to play yourself?
Oh, if it were voice acting, it would have to be Greg Abbey but make it more, like half Yusei for me, because Yusei was kind of like 18 years old in episode 1 of the first series. So I'm thinking like Yusei would suit like my age.
And lastly, when you're not presenting, what are your favourite hobbies?
Well, I love watching like Action Stations videos. I am going to be watching Series 8 of the next step at some point, because that's why I'm watching Series 1 to 7 at the moment, and I'm also watching a show that's on Disney Plus, which is similar to the next step, called High School Musical and the Musical Series. So it's given so that's how I'm building up for that, and also I'm a gamer as well. Like I love Soul Calibur, Sonic, Smash Bros. Any of those. I'm also getting my nephew into it, because we play All Star Brawl together when he comes over. So and the way they add voices in it, it's really good as well.
Thank you, Harry, for answering all our questions.
Not a problem, Johnny. And it's better to and you can have me for your studio anytime.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Yeah.